Hey everybody, and welcome back to 6 Ages, Ride Like the Wind. We are in, I think, year 21 of Amanai, and as we experienced, I think the last episode, we are under grazing stress. So we have been spending too much time on our current lands, even with us like swapping out our fields for foraging lands with our and by foraging lands I mean grazing lands. We're still doing pretty bad in the soil department, so we are trying to get Busanari on our side. We recently did a sacrifice to them and got the calf blessing, I think it was. But I'd really like a better one. I really like to be able to do this ritual to help our pastures, the Busanari Light Finder, but we don't know that one, so it may help to try to sacrifice some more goods to Busanari to try to get more blessings. Busanari will be more likely to respond if we offer at least 7 cows worth of a sacrifice. Our high clan magic will help attract. Knowing more blessing is always a good thing. Sacrifice for mysteries. Yep, gotcha. Alright, so you said at least 7. So I'm going to do 7 goods because we can't really give up our herds. So 7 goods, please, to Cow Mother Busanari. Hey, there we go. We learned the details of the sacred story, Busanari Finds the Light. It is now early fire season. So we could either go do the thing, you know, the magical thing, go try to do that, the Busanari Finds the Light, or we can hold off and wait until winter to do that. Winter's normally a time where we don't have a lot that we've got going on. So, I mean, it's possible that we could just go on a quick raid. They're not telling me who to raid though. So I know Barmerning raided us recently, and it looks like it must be that they won. I don't remember, honestly. It's been a couple days. It's actually been quite a few days. 3 days, I think, since I recorded. So, do we want to do a herd raid or a raid? We've got it fairly good on goods. So maybe just a herd raid. We should buy more goats. We should buy more cattle. Yeah, so maybe just a quick herd raid would be fine. The Grey Wings helped us out and they would be enraged if we raided them. Yeah, I gotcha. Well, we're not going to do that then. So we have too many warriors. They will be spotted and have to fight. Or if we send too many warriors. Ram cows may look funny, but they're still cows. The Earthlings are the weakest. The Twin Songs are the weakest. You know what, Earthlings? You guys have kind of plagued my side in a while. Earthlings and the Twin Songs. Well, we hit the Earthlings recently, right? I thought we did. Maybe not. Maybe we hit the Urchakard. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Earthlings. Let's do a quick swap that out a little bit. So we're just gonna send 16 people to go grab up some herds. Well, apparently that didn't do very well because they spotted us. The Earthling patrols detected our herd raid, and our 6 swords and 10 bows are facing 2 elite warriors and 18 spearmen. That's not great. It's not great, but I'll put a point in magic, sure. I'll skirmish them. You know what? Actually, we don't have good bows, I don't think. So let's just maneuver them. We tried to outmaneuver the Earthlings, but they altered their advance. Not great. Okay, so let's fight cautiously. And we got completely overrun. We got one guy wounded. Their battle magic stunned many of our warriors. That's too bad. And now the Eyes of Gold are hitting us. There are 114 riders in total. Ouch. Luckily, our patrol spotted them and 19 swords and 101 of the bows met them. That's pretty good. It's a pretty big raid. So let's throw in a couple points in magic. And let's drive them off, please. Let's conduct a magic ritual. Let's do Firehoof, please. Guys of Gold charge hit us before we could complete our magical ritual. That's too bad. Okay. Well, conserve your strength, take risks to win, take advantage of the opportunity for slaughter. Hold your ground, berserk attack, or withdraw. Let's hold our ground. They hit us hard. Let's hold. Okay, Darren, I haven't seen your face before, I don't think. Your war leader, Zakorda, suffers a horrifying wound. Oh no. An arrow pierces his neck. No, not Zakorda. How does Darren I, on the periphery of the fight among the auxiliaries, react? Ride alone to Zakorda under the protection of Arissa's banner. Ride with armed escort to Zakorda's side. Have Yade protect her with earth-shaking magic. Or offer to cure one of their warriors. Then Zakorda. Let's ride with an armed escort. They shot at her escort. The escort pulled her back before she could suffer harm. 4 of them were wounded. At least Zakorda survived the battle. Well, that's good. At least he did. Alright. Let's fight fiercely. Let's really give it to him. There we go. Don't take our man Zakorda and think we aren't gonna punch you in the teeth. They tried to press the attack, but we fought back. We gained the upper hand. Amanai said it was hard to tell if their war leader was more capable. It's pretty sad to see Amanai having to give us these notes because Zakorda is currently laid up. Let's just keep pushing. I mean, let's just keep fighting. They're pushed back. Let's just tear them up. They attempted to flee us, but could not. It was soon over. There we go. It was a terrific fight. Their combat magic was greater than ours, but we fought harder to make up for it. We drove the Eyes of Gold off, and their survivors left without looting our land. Due to their prompt healing, auxiliaries kept 2 warriors from dying and patched up 4 of the wounded. I'm sorry, Zakorda. I hope you're going to be okay, buddy. It's still late fire season. You know, we've done our I was thinking we could maybe send out a exploration, you know, some explorers. We haven't done that recently. Maybe right up here into the mountains. I mean, I know that's kind of a long way away. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get back, if they even come back. But let's go for a quick explore. I need somebody with good combat, apparently. Yadakan, you've been doing good for me so far, buddy. Choose you. I do want to send quite a few people, though. There we go. Now it is time to bring in the harvest and prepare for the cold. So we cannot do any raiding or anything. That's okay. Clan's a little bullheaded these days. I know, I getcha. So while we have the magic, let's say we try, I mean, it's not winter yet, but maybe we can try a little bit of this going to the other side and doing the Busanari thing. So let's see. Busanari finds the light. Let's read about this. When the emperor dies, and the emperor was the sun, the cow mother's golden enclosure loses its safety, and the pasture her daughters depend on turns brittle and dry. She leads her daughters south towards a new light and a new people prepared to protect her. Okay, can we read the full thing? It's fairly lengthy, but let's give it a go. Let me take a quick sip here to quench the dry mouth. Alright. Busunari Cow Mother lived in a golden pen with her many daughters. Each day, the emperor would come and lead Busunari out of the pen into a pasture of the greenest grass made for her by the empress. Busunari and her daughters would eat the grass, which is sweet and rich, until the emperor grew tired and had to go to bed. At this time, he would lead her back to her golden pen, which enveloped Busunari's kin in comfortable warmth. In exchange for these boons, the sweet grass, the warm pen, Busunari fed the emperor and his household. In those days, people did not drink milk for sustenance, instead preferring a rejuvenating mead. But they did eat beef. Busunari selected the daughters who would join the imperial feasts. That's pretty savage. Did you have to choose your own daughters to get sacrificed and eaten? That's pretty rude, Busunari. When they were done, the emperor's servants would gather up all the bones, after making soup of course, and bring them to Busunari in her pen. Busunari would sing the long, slow song, and in the morning she would have calves, new daughters, to replace the ones who had done their duty the night before. I mean, this is a pretty horrific story, honestly. But I guess it is pretty true to cattle breeding. Occasionally, Busunari would hear a rumpus in the far distance. On occasion, when the sounds grew close, Busunari's daughters came to her and said, "Can we truly trust the emperor to keep us safe?" Busunari sang them the calming song, which was then called "Let the Emperor Worry About What Lies Beyond the Fields." That's a very long song title. You might want to shorten it up. And so they settled down. Over time, these disturbances grew more and more frequent. One night, when the emperor came to lead her back to the pen, Busunari saw that he was covered with dark splotches. This had never happened before, so she asked him what they were. "Bruises," he said. "They're what you get when a fist or a weapon strikes you, but do not trouble yourself. These troublemakers are but winds, blowing harmlessly." Busunari ruminated upon this, and saw that if times were growing tougher, the need for calm and courage had grown along with it. So when her daughters came to her with fears in their hearts, she altered her calming song, and it became, "It is for the emperor to fight, and for us to stay brave." And once more they settled down. But one day, when Yelm returned to escort her back to the pen, Busunari saw what he was trying to hide from her, rips in his flesh. Now she sang the calming song to the emperor, and it became, "Share your worries, and they will dwindle." "These winds are stronger than I thought," Yelm confessed. "Still the emperor is the emperor, and they cannot prevail." Busunari ruminated upon this surprising turn of events until she perceived a new calming song. When her daughters came to her worried, she sang, "Fear of what has yet to happen does no one any good." And again they settled down. That's a really good, that's a really good outlook on life, really, is to, if it's not impacting you and you can't control it in any way, and these cows can't control it, then there's no sense in being afraid of it. Like, if they can't do anything about it, and it's outside of their sphere of influence, then it's wasteful and harmful, maybe, to spend so much time fearing it. So, anyway, let's get on with the story. One day, the emperor did not return at all. Instead, the grassy fields plunged suddenly into darkness, and no one came to lead Busunari's daughters home. She waited for a long time, but the air grew cold, and not so far away she saw hungry creatures prowling. They leapt upon one of her daughters, dragging her away. Busunari understood that the creatures would not bring back this daughter's bones, preventing her from being created anew. So she's truly dead this time. Before the creatures could take more of her daughters, Busunari rounded them up. She sang them a new song. Now is the time to gather ourselves. She became the one to lead them home. Morning took a long time to come, and when it did, it was not in the form of the emperor, but his son, who introduced himself as Elmal. He led her out to the pasture to introduce himself to the new empress. Busunari recognized her as Nialda, an attendant upon the previous empress. Together, the two entered an earthen mound where they realized they had been sisters the whole time. The new emperor was as good as his word, or nearly so. Wolves and other creatures occasionally took her daughters, but when the survivors came to her, she sang, "The new way is hard, but we will persevere." Over time, the patch of grass became even smaller, its edges turned brown, encroached upon by ice. Then one day, the young emperor did not come back. Busunari's daughters wondered if he had died like his father, but since the sky had not entirely darkened, she reckoned that he had gone off somewhere. Busunari led her people to the pasture and looked for the empress, but did not find her anywhere. The grass had never been worse, dry and tasteless and dwindling, yet just like that grass on our pasture lands. Busunari sang the song that she had long prepared, called "Now the Moment Has Come." It drew her daughters around her, and they set off towards the great warmth. As her song said, this was south, the right direction. She headed that way until she found the horse goddess Gamari. "Take me to the young emperor," Busunari said. "He went to find a new brightness," Gamari answered. "Then take me to his household." "His new household," Busunari said, "so we may calm and feed his warriors, and they may protect us." Gamari agreed, but warned Busunari that Elmal's people were embarked together on a long journey. Busunari saw that Gamari had a joy in wandering. "Give me a fraction of it," she said, "so that my daughters might take it and embrace a life without pens, where you simply keep moving from one pasture to the next. And Gamari did this, and went with Busunari to find her partner Hyalor, chieftain of the riders. "Where have you been?" the frantic, hungry rider said. "Coming to you," she said, and Busunari sang her newest calming song, "Home is wherever we are." Okay, so what can we know about this story? Well, we know that they domesticated cows, and everything was good in the world, but then it got colder, so we must be getting some kind of ice age, right? And then the sun went away, the new emperor came in, but he couldn't protect them, and the grass was getting worse and worse, so again, the ice age was continuing. And then, instead of becoming domesticated and being put into pens, the cows went on a journey and proceeded to become more nomadic. So now we have like the history of why the people are now nomads, because the cows need to go from pen to pen and not stay in one pasture. Not stay in one pen, but, you know, go pasture to pasture. That's what I mean. So we become a little nomadic with our cows. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know if I'll remember all that, but it was a fun story nonetheless. Let's see if we can do it. Can we go on a ritual to Busunari's light finder? Busunari can help our herds? Yeah, we need that. Let's go for it. You embark upon a ritual to send one of your women to Busunari's side. Do you seek the aid of other riders? Sure, we can always have friends. Riders who shared our belief in the Sinala revelation agreed to lend their worship. Our priestesses said that their help could be the significant factor in the success of our rituals. Do you also seek the assistance of the wheels? They too depend on Busunari, but over the generations have allowed errors to creep into their stories. No. We cannot accept any taint into our world. A priestess of Busunari typically attempts the ritual. It calls for someone adept in leadership and the provision of food. So leadership and foods, and maybe someone that worships Busunari. Do we have anyone that worships Busunari? We do not. We have no women that worship Busunari. Because I'm looking down here. Okay, so that's out. So now we need someone with super good food and super good leadership. Renowned and very good. Okay, Barnana. It's you. I know you're still young, but it's you. People were concerned that we had no devotee of Busunari to send to her side, but realized that our pastures were in desperate shape. What do you sacrifice to speed Parnana on her path? I'm going to send 14 goods. I know that's a lot of goods, but maybe that'll help make up for the fact that she's not a devotee of Busanari. Parnana finds Busanari's daughters in a chilly pasture. Wolves howl and snarl in the distance, hungry for their flesh. Attack the wolves. Seek the bones of devoured wolves to make them whole again. Sing the cows a calming song. Let's sing the calming song, because that's what the whole story was about. The song that came to her lips was called "Let Elmal Worry About What Lays Beyond the Fields." Busanari's daughters lowed, taking heart from its ancient melody. The sun plunges from the sky and falls into hell. Confused and frightened by the dark, the herd breaks up. Busanari's daughters scatter in all directions. How does Parnana bring them back? By inspiring them? By promising them a new way? By reassuring them? Let's reassure them? Another song came to Parnana's lips, and it was called "Now It Is the Time to Gather Ourselves," and gather themselves they did. I like this baby cow right here, this calf. So he's giving it may be mooing, but it looks like it's giving its mom a smooch. Ice comes to fill the pasture, killing the grass. Even the cold sun vanishes from the sky. Where does Parnana lead the herd? Skyward to the sun path? South, the right direction, or towards the sound of hooves? No, we always go south. They skirted foes, both ancient and new, to finally arrive in a green valley. You're not Busanari, you're Gamari, the sun or the horse goddess. Parnana leads the daughters of Busanari to a verdant valley. There Gamari greets them. They ask Gamari where their home is. Everywhere, for you are now free of your former pens, which were a prison. The daughters of Busanari do not seem as pleased to hear this as Gamari is to say it. Take the daughters to be received by Elmal. Take the daughters to Nialda. Urge Gamari to give the daughters her joy in wandering. That's what we did. We just wanted a piece of it. Please help our daughters to know the joy of being a nomad. The horse mother wrapped them in her fortifying flames. It gave the daughters a bravery they would need in their new lives. There we go. Hello, Busanari. Busanari appears to Parnana, thanking her for herding her daughters to their new home. They would have not made it without you, my daughter. I would like to give you a gift in thanks. What boon does Parnana seek? Cows? Strengthening of Parnana's abilities? A magical treasure? A blessing to bring calm to the clan? Or restoration of your overgrazed pastures? That's what we came to look for. That's what we're asking for. Like +1, mood plus. Busanari restored our damaged pastures. The herders could no longer see any signs of overgrazing. The grass looked green and luxuriant. The clans who supported our right shared in its benefits. They banged cowbells in salute to Parnana. Our success caused clans who resisted the truth of Sinala to question their certainty. If Busanari still blessed us, how could we be wrong? There we go, and now it is still late Earth season. Alright, so I was really thinking it might be wintertime by now. Time to bring in the harvest and prepare for the cold. We got plenty of food, honestly. Foraging, bounty, and a hunting bounty. We got a good amount of goods, honestly. We could maybe go send an emissary to somebody. Yeah, I know we didn't conduct any diplomacy rituals. The valley is plagued with bandits. We should assign a larger escort. Okay. It would be a good idea to ask the Bermarning clan or someone else for cattle. Do we have somebody that owes us a favor? No. We do not. So why would we ask the Bermarnings? No, I think we probably just want to, I don't know, make friends. I want to meet all the the rider clans, and that's a check mark that means we've sent something to them. Come on, yes. Tell me what the check mark means. I think the check mark means we've sent somebody there. So we need to send to High Stallion, Honeymane, Twinsong. Twinsong's close by, so we'll be back before winter, hopefully. They reject the Sonala revelation. That's okay. Let's send out a few troops, though. I'll bring 7 goods, so we can just have a gift. How about that, guys? Parnana, do I want to send you? Somebody that's supposed to be good at diplomacy. Very good. I'm going to send Yade instead, because I need you because you're on the council. So Yade, please go. Go to Twinsong and say hi. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, we sent Yakutan. Yadakan. We sent you off in the mountains, and it looks like you found trolls or dwarves. Yadakan's exploration mission comes upon a group of rams about to spring an ambush upon a party of dwarves. Okay, these are the dwarves and these are the rams, I guess. Your explorers don't recognize the rams. They must hail from outside the valley. Stay back and watch the mayhem. Warn the dwarves. Open fire on the rams. When the ambush starts, help fight the dwarves or slip away. Yadakan says, if I stand back and watch rams win, I'll better understand how we can fight them in the future. Same with dwarves if they prevail. You know what? I don't like that answer. I'd really like to warn the dwarves. But Yadakan, you're out there by yourself. You don't have the ability to ask me. We don't have Bronze Age like cell phones. So you can't call back to home base and say, what should I do, boss? No, this is all upon you, Yadakan. You got to take the opportunity, be bold, and you want to sit back and watch and see how it plays out? There you go. You do it. Screaming, this mountain belongs to Orlanth! The rams killed many dwarves and sent the rest fleeing. With surprise on their side, they suffered only the odd scratch and bruise. We watched as they gathered up valuables dropped by the dwarves and continued on up the mountain. Okay, so Orlanth. That must be who you guys are. But I don't think that we learned anything from this, did we? Do I see anything about Orlanth? Do I know what Orlanth is? What Orlanth refers to? It's dark season, so you know what happens in dark season. We have 1 magic, so I think we just hunker down. Yadakan's party is back from the north. Okay, what'd you learn, Yadakan? Your emissary Yade nears the Twinsong village. She brought 7 cows and goods to offer as gift. Just give gifts, propose an alliance. We can't get an alliance, so let's just give gifts. Mood plus. We sent Yade to give goods worth 7 cows to the Twinsong clan. Yade reports our gifts were praised by the Twinsongs. I believe they are more favorably disposed towards us now. Ooh, what is this? Ghosts. Ghosts from the ruin of Elampur come to haunt you. They died generations ago when the Rams raised their city. Now they accuse you of getting too close to the people who murdered them. If you do not take actions to separate yourself from the Rams, we will drive you to madness. We can attack a Ram clan, use a shamanic magic to trap the ghosts, call on your ancestors to drive off the ghosts, or take no actions. Amanai wants us to attack the Rams. I don't know if we're up to attacking, honestly. Starin, you want to trap the ghosts? I can help trap those ghosts, but it will mean replacing some of our drums afterwards. Let's not be known as pawns of the unliving, so don't let the ghost tell you what to do, okay? So you want to do numbers 2 and 3, trap them or call on your ancestors. You want to do the same. Ghosts have also been known to stop the hearts of the elderly. So is that their reasoning for like heart attacks? Is a ghost came and clenched your heart? We got 3 votes for using a shamanic trap. I mean, Zakorda, I like that you're back, buddy. That you took an arrow to the neck and you're up and saying, let's go fight them. but that's okay. We're going to use a shamanic trap. Our magic is strong. We can use it to bolster our shamans. Our magic is strong. We got 1 magic, dude. Do shamans perform a long and taxing exorcism? Yeah, let's use the 1 magic we can. Mood plus, magic -1, goods -5. Oh, we lost goods because we had to replace the drums. The shamans drew the death rune on the skins of their drums. It drew the ghosts into them, sealing them inside. They said they would have to make more drums, as these ones were now full of ghosts. Ooh, haunted drums. Sounds like some kind of metal band. Alright, what did we learn up here? Nothing. We just learned there's lots of trees. Okay. Thank you, Yadakon. You really filled in the map for us here, guys. Alright, let's just hunker down in food yield shortfall. We got 4 seasons of food. Alright, let's hunker down again. Because it's still early storm season, apparently. We've not done enough to ensure people are fed. We do have plenty of food for now, but that won't last if we don't take action. We will probably eat more than we produce over the coming year. We should ask for Dolstal's Sure Shot blessing. First, we need to sacrifice for mysteries to learn it. Ooh, herds -29. Our herders report that Lestraling stole 29 cows in a herd raid. They were gone before our patrols could reach them. We can ill afford the loss. I didn't know they would raid in the winter. Your clan shamans inform you that it is now an auspicious time to contact new spirits. A procession of great spirits flows across the land now. They are too large to swear to stay here, but we can perform a rite to gain a major spirit blessing. It will tax our ability to reach other spirits later, but will be worth it. Which spirit do you have them contact? A bee spirit to sweeten sour hearts, a bull spirit to help you stick with tradition, a light spirit to win others' trusts, a snake spirit granting powers of change, an eagle spirit granting courage, or none. You want to stick to tradition. You want to win others' trusts. You want to sweeten our hearts. You want to win trust. You want to do an eagle, and you want to do nothing. And you want to do nothing because seeking this blessing now will make it harder to perform divinations later. But how many spirits do we honestly use? Not many. So let's do the light spirit to win others' trusts. I guess that's going to give me a plus diplomacy. The shamans drummed, mood plus. The shamans drummed and shafts of light danced all around us. Another herd raid. Our herders report that the Darshame stole 36 goats in a herd raid. Well, here's the end of the year, at least. Last year, 30 babies were born. We initiated 9 children as adults. The clan has 13 more people, 51 fewer heads of cattle. That's huge. That's a big loss. And 3 fewer horses. Our crafters produced 55 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 17 cows worth of goods. Maintaining, blah, blah, blah. There were many swirling gusts of winds, but nobody knew what this meant. We are known for finding secrets of Hyalore. Okay, yeah, we got still 8 magic, so that's great. You want to do ritual magic. Well, I'll put a point in ritual magic if that's what you want, Starin. We have a spirit indifference, that's fine. Pasture magic will help us raise more goats and cattle. Our herds are low, yep, so let's put a point in pasture. We can perform our crop rituals because Pernana worships Nialda. Leave some in reserve. Let's put a couple point in fields. That leaves us with 4. Let's put 1 point in fields, 1 point in pasture, 1 point in ritual. It's not a lot. Well, it leaves us with 5 to do something else with later down the road. A priest from the Twin Sun clan related a partly remembered story about elves that tended the gardens of the Celestial Court and planted the first yarm tree. This must be so, but it really won't help us. Okay. Everyone can feel it, but I will bring it up anyway. This is shaping up to be a cold, dark year. The barley was slow to sprout, and the sun is frequently covered by a veil of haze. Fine white dust has been falling on the field, sometimes choking them. I can't remember the last time the sky wasn't overcast. Once again, the gods' war affects us mortals, and I'm not exactly sure what we can do about it, but I'm worried. Well, let's go ahead and do a venture, and then we'll probably end the episode here. We should send out more people to spread the word of Sinala, scouring the valley for bandits. We should complete the clan hall. I like that. We should spread the Sinala revelation. Other clans would be interested to hear about the ambush in the Imther Mountains. No, I think we need to work on the clan hall. We've been kind of putting it off for a long time. The clan mood is happy. The clan hall feast. Let's hold an inaugural feast in the hall. It's finally ready, you guys. Everyone in the clan came together with their favorite dishes and plenty of kumis. The stone-cooked stew was the overall favorite. Our ancestors were obviously pleased that everyone sang in their honor. Everyone left happy. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of the episode. We do have a food yield shortfall of 3 seasons, and we know that there's going to be hard times this year because of the winter, like an all year winter. But we'll have to deal with that in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you again next time.